So, you're playing Hunty Zombies and you're wondering how to get even stronger. Well, lucky for you, as that is exactly what we're going to be talking about, because in today's video, I am going to be showing you how to get the craftable cosmetics, as well as helping you get that step closer to being able to go toe-to-toe with the raid bosses. Yes, that's right, this is part 2 to the Hunty Zombies guide. So without further ado, grab some popcorn, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Right, we're here, back on the account. Part 2, baby, let's get it. Now, as you know, in today's video, I'm going to be helping you get your first craftable item / cosmetic. So if we come here, we have no cosmetics right now. We have an emote, a little wave, but we have no items. Now, we already know in this game, if we take a look at craftables, and then we go to Pirate Hat, for example, plus 20% crit damage, plus 5% crit chance, plus 10 damage there. I don't know if you can see that. Plus 5 walk speed and plus 70 health. You can tell straight away that the cosmetics in these games are so good. They make you go from low tier beginner to top tier goated player of the game. Now, if we look to my character's left and our right, you can see this, the Krathong. I hope I said that right. But look, if we look here, that is a cosmetic we can get. And all we have to do is kill 500 zombies, kill any 3 campaign bosses, survive 30 plus endless waves, complete 1 raid, and complete campaign mode 2 times. Now, are we ready for raid? I'm glad you asked. Now, with our passives, we have attack speed and damage reduction on, because we got that last video, didn't we? Also, with the pets, we have the deer on, which heals 10% every 5 seconds, which is pretty good for raids. Porcupine reflects damage, but we're not going to be using that. And we're not going to be using hamster. We're going to be using worm as well. Now, we've also got hand fan on. Now, we could try and roll. You already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off hand fan. And I'm going to try and roll for chainsaw. We didn't get chainsaw. Right, I guess we're using we're using the trash tier weapon I was talking about. Okay, so we're using anchor and baseball bat. If we look, raid shop, you can get the bow and the Reaper scythe, 2 of the best weapons in the game currently, and you can also get the Oni mask for 200 raid coins. Now, because of this cosmetic we can currently get, and for anyone that's currently watching, maybe in the future when this isn't available anymore, we're going to run a raid, we're going to try and get that cosmetic, but I'm also going to be helping you trying to get one of the craftables in here. But first, we're going to do this raid, and we're going to complete all of these quests. Now, raids are pretty good, because if we look here, for 10 raid coins, we can get 50,000 coins. Now, you could save up for the Oni mask, but 10 raid coins isn't that much, and you can get 50,000 coins, and you can do that 10 times, which means you can get 500,000. Alright, so we're running a Shogun with 3 different people. You know, it'd be funny if they actually checked my channel, like, tomorrow and see this video, and they're like, yo, that's us! Okay, so, the reason I say, because we're pretty new, okay, if you're not new, don't listen to this. But because we're pretty new, Anchor's going to be our Lord and Savior here. Because of Warrior Mode, it gives us plus 100 health. So that will boost us from 150 health to 250 health. That is going to be amazing. Baseball bat, I don't know what you're going to do. I already said your abilities are kind of mid. Like, what is that? Like, Hulk smash Goofy. Obviously, I would probably recommend Vampire at this stage, because we can't really survive long. But with Anchor, we seem to be doing alright, actually. So maybe don't listen to me. Our survivability is amazing with Anchor and our pets, though. I will say that. We haven't even died once. Oh, that guy's gone. Let's go. Oh, that took way too long. That took 10 minutes. But we got 20 raid coins. Right, lovely. So now if we check here. Complete 1 raid. Done and dusted. And with the build we have on, not even that good, and we didn't even die once. Please give me chainsaw. Yo, you're giving me hand fan, and I don't want hand fan. Zombie claws? Are you joking? We got a guaranteed legendary here, okay, so it's fine. We'll take it. That's a dub. We have 20 raid coins. Now, are we gonna get coins? Yes, we are. Yes, we are, my friend. Amazing. We got 100,000 coins. Let me tell you something. Look at this. Look at this. This is the new pet pack that wasn't out when I first made my video. We're gonna buy that once, okay? And we're gonna get P-Fresh straight away for the video. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure Oh my god. Bro, it's a dinosaur. Nah. We won't use him. We won't use him. But we're gonna complete 2 campaigns, and if we come over here, pen tire backpack. So if you didn't know, with different maps, it gives different drops. So I have it on the screen right now. But if you was to complete, let's say, Carnival, then the drops you will get is old coin, sale tickets, lollipops, and a bear, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas if you used to do school, you would get pens and books. Sewers is like bottles and tires, and then island is seashell starfish. I'll have it on the screen exactly what drops you can get. But we're gonna run 2 campaigns, and then I'm gonna show you how to get craftables way quicker than doing campaign. Okay, so without further ado, let's go and do this. Right, so we finally did the campaigns. That took way longer than expected, but we've killed 500 zombies because of that. We've killed 2 campaign bosses, and we have completed the campaign mode 2 times. Now, the only thing we're missing is 1 campaign boss and 30 plus endless waves, but we don't really need to worry about the boss. Why? Well, I'm going to show you how to get the cosmetics. Now, first of all, when you even open this, I didn't even mention this, if you check guides, you get the necessary crafting items to automatically get to the scarf. Now this is amazing. Should you equip it? Should you buy it? Now it is fairly simple, and for the sake of the video, we're going to craft it. Now obviously you could save it, but I'm going to be showing you how to get even more crafting. Now it's not necessarily bad if you did purchase it by accident, or if you purchased it because you didn't watch till this literal second of the video. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to show you how to get them 10 times quicker, 10 times easier. So it won't even matter if you bought the scarf. So without further ado, let me show you what I'm talking about. Yep, I'm talking about endless. Now what is endless? Endless is basically where you go through waves and each wave gets harder and harder up until the point it's practically impossible. Now every 5 waves a boss spawns. This boss, if you kill it, gives you bonus cash as well as even more drops. And yes, every 5 waves it's a random boss that spawns, but don't worry, they all give the drops of the designated island / map that you picked, so it doesn't matter about the drops. It's not like if you beat the school boss that we just had that we're gonna get the school boss drops. No, don't worry. So if you're just trying to grind for, like, let's say the islands drops, then just do island endless, and that's the exact same thing for all of the other maps, so don't exactly worry too much about that because that doesn't matter. Now as you can see, we've got sand and starfish already on the side here. This bit here, if you just pop it out, it will show all the drops that you get from the endless throughout every wave you survive. So even if you die early on, it doesn't matter, you'll still get the drops that show up on the side. Alright, boss time. Now we are trying to get to wave 30, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's pretty easy. Now it would be easier if we had vampire, for example, but we don't have that. But with endless you also get 3 lives, so it shouldn't matter too much. We're going to pop that immediately because he scared me. No, that's bad. Yeah, we're using both our ultimates. I'm not dying this time. Yo, bullet hell, you gotta recharge quicker than that, buddy. No! It's there, man. I used my ability, but they could hit through it. Last time I checked, zombies get stunned when you hit them. Why does that zombie not get stunned, man? I should have learned my lesson from the first time. And we did it, and we get 46,000 for that. Finally, so now we can die. So it may have taken us more than 18 minutes. We had to do a second try, didn't we? But if you have chainsaw, you're doing it first try, okay? I did try, literally no passives. I used the caterpillar pet, and that was it. And I did it first try, okay? No deaths as well. I think that just goes to show chainsaw is busted, and if you get chainsaw, you're doing this 30 plus endless wave easily. Kill any 3 campaign bosses. Now last time I checked, I killed like 50 of them in endless. I bought that count.
1 eternity later.
Right, I finally did it. Yay, we did it, guys. And bosh, we have our second cosmetic of the video. Let's go. Let's see what this thing's all about. The Krathong. Or That's a weird name. It's a divine, gives plus 10% move speed, 5% coin gain, 15% crit damage, plus 5 damage, plus 50 health, and plus 10% skill damage. This is exactly what we need, and it's a crown. Okay, it's a crown. Yo, we're the king now, I guess. But yeah, bosh, there we have it, and we've got 2 cosmetics on now, and we look kind of drippy now. We look kind of, kind of flying. We do more damage now. The only thing we need is attack speed, but luckily we have the attack speed passive, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Now, just to celebrate. Oh, yo, we got ghost on it. we got ghost. We got ghost on the alt account. Let's go. Well, we got ghost. That is a brilliant way to wrap up this. So we got a cosmetic. We've got our first divine. Obviously, you're going to stumble across a divine sooner or later. And obviously, if we check lucky odds, it's not exactly the hardest thing. It is a 1% chance, but it's fairly simple to get lucky spins. There's many ways to do it. Endless. You get it from raid bosses. Like, I always run Carnival Nightmare, and I get about 2 spins, lucky spins from either perks or weapons every single time, which is an absolute dub. But I think that wraps it up. I think I've informed you on the beginner's guide. I think that's everything, really. Because in the first video, I told you how to, get money, and in this video, I told you how to get craftables and stuff. I think getting a divine was a brilliant way to end off the series. Sadly, I think that's as much as I can really tell you guys. But yeah, I think this wraps it up. But if you want me to cover good raid builds, good passive builds, good just builds in general, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I'd be 100% down for that, and I'm definitely not doing that soon. Yeah, I am. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, then make sure to like, comment, subscribe, boost me in the algorithm. You know how it is. Thank you so much for the support lately. We're now on 326 subscribers as of saying this, which is actually insane considering we was only on 250 like a day ago, which is insane. So thank you so much for all the support. This has been Balanless. If you have any questions in the comments, then I will respond. Don't worry, I'll help you with as much as I can because I am very knowledgeable on this game. I've played it since launch. I should know what I'm talking about, right? No, I'm kidding. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace!